All right, man. Let's talk about Artur Beterbiev versus Dmtriy Bivol. It's on my beard. So apparently Bivol was supposed to sign his side of the contract. Um, that was the good word on the street that he was supposed to sign. Already signed his, and it was up to Beterbiev to win now because Deontay Wilder lost. A lot of people were saying, well, if Wilder lost, then Beterbiev, he 39, coming off an injury, coming off a long layoff, he probably gonna fuck around and lose. Well, he didn't. He crushed Callum Smith. No matter how much people across the pond tried to hope and hope and hope and hope, what happened was what was gonna happen did happen, and it was a destruction. Um, and it was a destruction. And that's just exactly what it is. But it's an anticipated fight. Now, Beterbiev, when they faced off at Tyson Fury and Francis Ngannou, Beterbiev said that they was asking why the fight had happened. Beterbiev said, "Ask him." He the one that don't want to fight. That's exactly what he said. And Bivol just look, it's a lot of people that want to ride with Bivol because they seen what he did versus Canelo Alvarez. Now, let's say Artur Beterbiev would have destroyed Canelo Alvarez, it still probably would have been picking people that pick Bivol. For whatever reason, people don't like Artur Beterbiev. Now, we got a generation of fight fans and fighters who say, who dick ride the boxer, the pure boxer. But there's been plenty of times in the sport, in the history of boxing, where the boxer got whooped on by the pressure fighter. And I hate to mention this one. It's going to rub some feathers. Chavez Sr. beating up Mildred Taylor. You can go on and on and on throughout the history. Mike Tyson was beating up really good boxers, even though y'all don't want to give him credit, some of the guys credit that he was beating. He was beating up really good boxers, especially in his heyday. So it's time. Jake LaMotta, he might have fought Sugar Ray Robinson 30,000 times, but he got him once. One of my favorite quotes in boxing history: "I watch Sugar so much, I got diabetes." Even though Hagler could box, but Hagler can brawl too and wear your ass down. Look at the Mugabe fight. He boxed a little bit, but he had to turn the turbo jets on. So, yeah, throughout history, there's been some great pressure fighters that beat some really great boxers throughout the history of boxing. And at the end of the day, this is a very, very scintillating matchup for the hardcore boxing fan. And what Dmtriy Bivol and Eddie Hearn, which he works with Dmtriy Bivol, I don't think he's a Eddie Hearn matchroom fighter. What he attempted to do, what they attempted to do was try to weigh Beterbiev out until he got old. That's what they was waiting on. They tried to weigh Beterbiev out till he got old. And everybody just goes, "Oh, the boxer's gonna win." Y'all act like Beterbiev can't box. Y'all act like Beterbiev don't make no adjustment. And the question is, can Dmtriy Bivol keep Artur Beterbiev on the outside? And can he take the punch? And I think what you may see from Dmtriy Bivol, you might see the old Dmtriy Bivol in this fight, where he fight an amateur style, where he throw a lot of combination punches and he keep turning. I don't think he gonna sit there and sit there too long and exchange and throw punches and then kind of hold his ground more with Joel Diaz. He been perfecting more of a professional style where he holding his ground more. And don't sleep on Bivol. He got a punch too. He can crack too. But the question is, do we got enough crack to keep Beterbiev off of him? I think he got enough speed. I think he got enough skills, but then again, can he take the punch when that body shot come, or when he break his combinations up with that power jab and he fall back? We gonna see. We gonna see. You know what I'm saying? We gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. That's the number one thing. That's what you gotta ask yourself. And there's always a question whether Artur Beterbiev is gonna get old overnight. How you gonna deal with the footwork and the feints and the speed and the distance control by Dmtriy Bivol. So there's questions on both sides. Bivol got the hand speed. Bivol got good footwork, but so do Beterbiev. So to me, it's one of the best fights that you watch. And I think Bivol got enough power to knock Beterbiev out, with combinations. I mean, when you 39, you be 39 next year and Beterbiev, you know, you know what I'm saying? So you just never know. And then I think they're gonna try to get this fight. I think, Beterbiev want to do the fight after Ramadan. So, and I think so somebody want to do it after. Somebody want to do it before. It's either Bivol. Obviously, it's only two guys involved. But yeah, it's gonna be an interesting fight. And Bivol is one of those guys who like to take his time in there. When he first came over, he fought more of a amateurish type style where he liked to control, like he liked to throw a lot of punches and keep turning his opponents in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. Turn them, throw combination. That's the kind of how he fought when he first got over here. Great hand speed. Now he got with Joel Diaz. Now he's sitting down on the shots a little bit more, moving a little bit more, sitting down, being patient, conserving energy. In my opinion, he might need to get back to moving a little bit more. But the thing about a lot of movement is that Beterbiev don't waste punches. Beterbiev don't waste energy in the ring. That's the problem. Beterbiev don't waste movement. Beterbiev don't waste punches. He don't waste energy. So we won't know until he throw that one punch and it land. But I think for Beterbiev to win this fight, he got to control real estate. Yeah. He got to control real estate in this fight. He got to control real estate. If he allowed Bivol, to come forward and keep him at the end of his punches, he gonna lose. But if he can start controlling people and back him up, he gonna win. But then again, you seen what he did to Goosefeet. He just broke him down, and that's the question: can Bivol take the punishment? And the number one issue with Bivol is going into this fight. When you let a man like this dude hang around, which he can get hurt and recover really, really quickly, he got to come in with killer. He got to come in with killer. He got to come in with killer. See, he be playing. He just be happy just to get to the final finish line and just win the decision. Nah, if you got an opportunity to take this guy out, you got to take him out. And that's one of the bigger things. I'm not really concerned about him being able to take the punch per se. The bigger thing for him is when it come time to take this guy out, will he take him out? He just like to play with his food, go to a decision. He don't have enough killer. And if this guy get you hurt, bro, you gonna have to turn into a killer because he gonna take you out. And that's my biggest concern is that he don't have enough aggressiveness, to get in there. And maybe Beterbiev to bring that side of him out. The more aggressive Dmtriy Bivol out. Maybe he may bring that side out. You know. maybe he may bring that side out. But when it come time when he got to get him out of there, he can't play with him. And I like, he fought Lyndon Arthur, even though that was a late replacement. He tried to step it up versus Lyndon Arthur. He couldn't get the stoppage. Finishers, finishers, everybody's not a finisher. But if this guy gets you hurt, he can finish you. So it's one of the best, it's probably the best matchup in boxing, honestly. Fuck the pageantry, forget the names and all that. This is probably the best fight in boxing between styles. And when them Russians, Eastern Europeans get in there together, it's fireworks, it's pride on the line. But in addition to that, too, with Beterbiev, y'all notice how big a crowd he be pulling up there in what was that, Quebec? Canada fuck with him. He sold a lot of tickets up there last night. That stadium was full. Kind of reminiscent of when Lucien Boutte was on the rise on HBO on there. All them people out there in Canada, was it Montreal, Quebec, whatever? They was celebrating. It was a guy in the red when he landed that right hand. That was the beginning of the end of the fight. He was jumping up and down in the crowd. He knew it was over with. So Beterbiev, he pulled in Canada. And unfortunately, we don't know what type of pull Bivol is in Russia because they can't fight there no more right now because the war's still going on. And I don't know if he have ever fought there, but obviously that's going to happen in Saudi Arabia. So Turkey retweeted last night. So it seemed like they got a deal. So credit to Bivol, credit to Beterbiev. I mean, I wish I can be there, man, honestly. That's probably going to be, if people are honest, probably going to be the fight of the decade, to be honest. And it's so early in the decade. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. All the information is inside my link tree. Peace.